Yeah, Shalom, coming to you in the name of Yahweh, Bashem Yashab, Bashem Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone, and salutes unto the Akim that continue to push the word in truth and in sincerity. I just want to come with this quick video, and as the title says, man, you know, um, our stance, our stance towards violence, okay, because the two scriptures that I'm gonna bring out real quick, you know, you know, totally shuts down the idea that we're about violence at this current time. Okay, you know, um, so people have to lie, people have to, you know, defame us and whatnot. Okay, but at the end of the day, man, our stance towards violence is made very evidently clear according to the scriptures, man. Now I've got to be quick with this one, so let's just get straight to the point, man. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 26. And I'm going to start from verse 48. And it says, Now he that betrayed him gave them a sign, saying, Whomsoever I shall kiss, that same is he. Hold him fast. Talking of Judas. And it says, And forthwith he came to Yahushua and said, Hail, Master, and kissed him. And Yahushua said unto him, Friend, wherefore art thou come? Then came they and laid hands on Yahushua and took him. And behold, one of them which were with Yahushua stretched out his hand and drew his sword and struck a servant of the high priest and smote off his ear. Okay, that was who? Yahushua. Salaki, that was uh Peter. Okay, slip of the tongue. Yahushua didn't cut nobody's ear off. It was Peter. Okay, why? Because they were coming to grab up and arrest Yahushua. Okay, and he struck off the servant of the high priest, which was who? Malchus, and smote off his ear. So Peter was very skilled with that sword, skilled with that dagger, man. Okay, because he drew his sword and precisely sliced off Malcolm's ear, man. Okay. Then said Yahushua, then what did Yahushua, encourage the rest of the disciples to get carnal, to get physical? Yahushua on the spot checked Peter and said, Look, then said Yahushua unto him, Put up thy sword into his place. For all they that take the sword shall perish with the sword. Okay, you know. And some people will read the scripture and be like, Oh, you see, this is why we can have guns and that, because you know Peter carried a sword, the disciples carried a sword. Well, if you look at ancient customs or actually not even customs, ancient day-to-day life, okay, you needs had your tools on you, man. Okay, bearing in mind, they were fishermen. All right, you'd have your various knives, or whatever the case may be, to cut wood, to start a fire. Okay, they had to do that, when they were out, to cut rope, to make nets and stuff. So their tools weren't for, I'm holding this because I'm ready to fight you or stab you up. This was necessities. Okay. So don't say, oh yeah, well, the modern sword is a gun. So if Peter carried a sword, I can carry a gun. No, they needed it back then. Right now, you don't need to carry a knife on you, because things have, the way things are produced, or day-to-day life, you don't need to have a knife on you. Okay. So don't be silly and try and use that as an excuse to carry arms, man. Okay, you know. But nonetheless, Peter used his sword in this case and struck off Malchus's ear. Then said Yahushua unto him in verse 52, Put up thy sword into his place, for all they that take the sword shall perish with the sword. Okay, you know. Thinkest thou I cannot now pray to my Father, and he shall presently give me more than 12 legions of angels? But how then shall the scriptures be fulfilled, that thus it must be? Okay, so Yahushua is saying, listen, I don't need you to fight. Okay, I don't need you to start a war. Okay, if I wanted to be delivered out of this situation, if I didn't want them to arrest me, okay, all I got to do is pray to the Father, and He will send 12 legions, man. When you get into the mathematics of that, that's around 84,000 angels. Now, if one angel, the least of them, can do the job of destroying this whole universe, what about 84,000 of them? Okay, that's just uncomprehendable destruction, man. Okay, you know, and that uncomprehendable destruction is actually what's going to happen when Yahushua returns. But it wasn't yet time because Yahushua is going to get physical. The Father wants his Son and the angels and the elect to get physical. We will get physical. All right. You know, we will fuck you up, Esau, and we're not shy to say that. Okay, you will be destroyed spiritually and physically, or spiritually, we're already crushing your spirits. That's why you're scared when this word comes out. But physically, it's going to happen. Okay, no doubt about it. But there's a time and a place for everything. And right now, it's not the time where the Father has appointed it that we be physical. Right now, it's the time where the Father has appointed it that we're spiritual. Okay, and we preach the word, and that's it. So when Peter got physical, Yahushua had to check him and say, "Look, man, if I wanted to get physical, I don't need you. I could have got the angels, okay? But how then must the scriptures be fulfilled?" So it's all about the prophecy. It's all about fulfilling the scriptures, man. Okay. But Yahushua, what did he do? Yahushua healed him, man. Okay. You know, Yahushua healed um Malchus, man. He took up his ear, okay, and put it back on his head. All right. You know, but the point, the reason I bring it out in this account is because look, what did Yahushua say unto him? He said, "Look, don't do that, man. Okay, if you live by the sword, you're gonna die by the sword. All right." So, and this is the stead in which we conduct ourselves on the highways and the byways when we're with brothers, you know, at the camp, or when brothers get together and link up, or even when we're by ourselves, man. All right, we conduct ourselves in this manner, okay, which is to do what? Not to live by the sword, man. All right, but we live by the words of Yahweh. Now I bring this out, John chapter 10 and 27. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. The voice of Yahushua didn't command us to go out there and start stabbing people up, or start shooting people, or start fights. Okay. The voice of Yahushua commanded us to go ye therefore into all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Spirit. Okay. You know, whatsoever things I have commanded you, ye do. Okay. That is the voice and the command of Yahushua. Okay, so the sheep are, as he says here in John 10 and 27, my sheep hear my voice. All right, the voice of Yahushua is that specific command. Okay, so we're gonna do it, and the sheep hear the voice. So the true believers are gonna attend and listen to what Yahushua has said. Okay, you know, Yahushua never said go out there and kill nobody. Yahushua didn't say go out there and stab people, go and shoot people. Okay, Yahushua didn't say go and walk up into synagogues. Okay. So we do what the Lord says, man. So if you go outside of that protocol, if you go outside of that command, that pretty much means that you're proving yourself not to be a man of the Lord. Simple as, man. But anyways, man, that's just a quick one, real quick one, man. Wanted to push this out there, man. Our stance towards violence, okay, is found in Matthew 26 and 52, man. Okay, if you live by the sword, you're gonna die by the sword, man. Means with that, man, I'm gonna say shalom.